My name is Phoebe. I'm a student at Simon Fraser University. I'm currently pursuing a Bachelor in Fine Arts, majoring in visual arts, and planning to minor in film studies. Right after high school, I had a difficult time choosing what I want to do right after. So my mother quickly enrolled me into a very quick program. It was 10 months. It was a dental assisting program, and shortly after, I started working full-time at my very first job at a clinic for 2 years. I sort of kind of lost myself in this very routine lifestyle where I would be working from 9 to 5. Mondays to Saturdays, where I didn't have any time to think about who I was or who I'm going to be. I barely had time to grow as a person. So going to work was a very difficult process for me. My passion for going into art started one summer where I was with my aunt, and she gave me a set of watercolors, and that's when I started to illustrate my surroundings. And I had, I felt like I had a great sense of ooh, I can do something. So I decided to take lessons while I was working as an assistant. And during my time working with different materials during those classes, I began to think hey, I can actually do this. I can actually pursue this as something that, makes me feel good. Not many people were very happy that I was, pursuing something that they didn't think that you need to go to school for. A lot of people thought that, you don't need to go to school to make art. You can just make art. Why would you give up, a good job with a steady pay to, pay a lot of money to go to school and get a degree that might not get you anywhere? So that affected my decision a little bit, but I still wanted to do art. I still wanted to go to university, get that experience, and then to have a more educational foundation behind my artwork. So I decided to apply to Simon Fraser University. I think painting for me resonates with me the most because I really wanted to, create something right away. So painting was really direct. It doesn't need to, it's different from perhaps video. It's very technical, but painting is directly from your hand, directly from what you're thinking. When I'm doing painting, I don't have a set composition in my head or a set of, visual representation in my head. I just go by the moment. I just go by my own feelings, my own thoughts. So being in the present has given me a lot of time to be reflective of who I am as well. So I don't necessarily want people to fully understand or recognize what I'm painting. I want people to have a more open mindset when they're looking at artworks. I don't necessarily want them to, oh, I get this, I get this, I get this. It's really about being open to their own thoughts and their own interventions with that piece as well. So it's not necessarily just about knowing, but feeling as well. So, going to university is quite costly, and do I regret it? No. I don't regret anything. I'm not even thinking about the whole student loan thing that I should be worrying about, but I don't regret anything in terms of financial means. I don't have any regrets because when I was working as an assistant, this there was no sense of clarity. There was no sense of, aha, this is what I want to do. There was no like latching on to something. Do I think I have achieved success through this journey? I think in some ways I have, in terms of, finding who I am. I want to set an example for people who are feeling like, this type of lifestyle or this type of going to school and pursuing art or pursuing what they desire isn't necessarily deemed as successful. What you desire as a human being and what you're capable of is success. Be who you want to be, and that's success.